Hey there, Doughboy here, and this time on Hardcore Academy I want to talk about what's going on in the video game world. It seems like a lot of companies don't really know what the hell they're talking about anymore. They don't know what they're doing. With all the stuff with Konami recently, and Hideo Kojima leaving Konami, and recently they just put up recently they just did an interview. And in the interview, they said some pretty crazy stuff, like, this is an exact quote from them. "We will pursue mobile games aggressively. Our main platform will be mobiles. Following the pay-as-you-play model of games like Power Pro and Winning 11 with additional content, our games must move from selling these things like items to selling things like features." We saw with these games that even people who buy physical games are motivated to buy extra content. The success of Power Pro, especially, has motivated us to actively push more of our popular series onto mobile than ever before. Gaming has spread to a number of platforms, but at the end of the day, the platform that is always closest to us is mobile. Mobile is where the future of gaming lies. We hope that our overseas games such as Metal Gear Solid 5 and Winning 11 continue to do well, but we are always thinking about how to push our franchises onto mobile there too. With multi-platform games, there's really no point in dividing the market into categories anymore. Mobiles will take on the new role of linking the general public to the gaming world. I guess it makes sense by a financial standpoint, but other than that, it really doesn't make much sense. I know that in Japan, console gaming isn't a very big thing. It's been on the decrease recently, and mobile has picked up a lot in Japan, so that's probably what's behind this whole thing. But I really don't think Konami knows what the hell they're talking about. There's been a lot of rumors coming out of Konami that they bully their employees, and they just really don't know what the hell they're doing anymore. I mean, look at Koji Igarashi, the creator of the Castlevania games. Konami told him that no one was interested in playing the side-scroller Castlevania games anymore. And so he went and started a Kickstarter for this game called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is going to be a spiritual successor to Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is my favorite Castlevania game of all of them. I love the Metroidvania type style. And within 4 hours, 4 freaking hours, they reached the $500,000 goal in 4 hours. And in less than a week, it's managed to go up to $2.1 million. They've reached every single stretch goal, and one of those stretch goals is pretty awesome. They're going to get David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake, to play the bad guy in the game. It's pretty badass. But seriously, $2.1 million in less than a week. That right there proves that Konami doesn't know what the hell they're doing. And to be honest, Konami's not the only one that's having problems. Look at Capcom. They haven't made a decent Mega Man game in years, and they don't really have any plans to do so. Everyone wants another Mega Man game. Everyone wants everyone wants Mega Man Legends 3. Are they ever going to do that? Probably not. I mean, look at what they did with Resident Evil. They took the survival horror gameplay and they changed it into a run-and-gun shooter. They tried to make it more like Call of Duty. Fans of Resident Evil do not want Call of Duty. They want Resident Evil. Resident Evil 5 and 6 were not that great of games because they tried to make them more like Call of Duty, more action-packed. But that's not what Resident Evil is about. And the creator of Resident Evil also left Capcom and created The Evil Within for Bethesda, I think it was. Also with Capcom, they just churn out fucking Street Fighter games one after another, after another, after another, after another. It gets pretty old, pretty freaking quick. They just add minor updates and put out the same game over and over and over again. These companies don't know what the hell they're doing. Recently, Sega is mad about Alien Isolation not selling well. For a survival horror game, Alien Isolation has sold pretty damn well. They're expecting too much from it. They're expecting it to sell like a Call of Duty. It's not gonna sell like a Call of Duty. It's a survival horror game. You can't expect that from it. Not everyone's gonna want to buy a survival horror game, but those that do want to buy a survival horror game, that is a perfect game for them. I don't understand what's going through the minds of these people, because they're just running their companies into the ground. Especially Konami. Konami's being run way into the ground. They're having a lot of problems recently, and I just don't know what the future of gaming is going to be, because all these big name companies are shit in the bed. I don't really know what else to say about all this shit. Tell me what you think in the comments, and this has been Doughboy from Hardcore Academy. Peace out.